everybody, Brett for TopoRanger. As you can see here, we are in the entrance to a mine. This is in fact a silver mine. I want to give a shout out to one of my followers on Instagram, Dunder Kolenko, for tipping me off to this location. I also went on YouTube and saw videos from the Wandering Woodsman and also JP videos, who also I watch their videos to figure out what's going on here. So I just wanted to give a shout out to those people for helping me find this place. I don't really know much about it other than it is a silver mine, and it closed down in the 1870s or in late 1800s. I'm looking at the rock here, and it looks like I don't know, sandstone or shale, maybe. I'm not really sure. I just kind of drove up here on a whim. I didn't really have a plan, so I don't have much background information, but that's okay because I get the feeling that I'm going to be back here again. And the main reason I'm coming here today is because, as you can see, it floods within 10-15 feet of the entrance. It floods. One of the videos I saw, the water was kind of milky, but the other one, the water was kind of clear. And right now the water is pretty clear. What we're going to do today is we're going to get out. I brought along the world's largest selfie stick, aka my probing pole, or my scoping probing pole, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to put the GoPro at the end of that, and this is going to be affixed to the end of it too. I lost the screw, so I'm just going to duct tape this sucker on there. And we are going to probe this underwater mine passage here. I have my boots, and I also have a big orange thermal glove, so I'm going to be able to go in a little bit there and stick the probe probably about 15 feet in there. And the reason for that is basically I want to kind of see what happens. Does it open up? Does it get bigger? Is there a lot of stuff there that gets in the way, or is it just basically a nice size open shaft that just goes under the hill underwater? Because if it is clear, as soon as I kind of come up to speed on the underwater drone, I'm going to bring my drone up here. To be honest, I'm kind of regretting not bringing my drone today, because based upon the videos, it looked a lot kind of like smaller than this, and it kind of seemed like there were a lot more rocks, and the space was a lot more. The space was a lot smaller. But being here right now, I mean, it's about 3.5 feet wide, and it goes down at a slight angle. But right now, I don't see anything. I could probably just stick my drone right in there and safely have a peek. But I don't have my drone right now, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna probe it, and I think probing it is gonna give us a good idea of what it turns into just beyond the entrance here. And if it does in fact go and it looks pretty clear, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna drone this flooded mine. All right, so let's get the world's largest selfie stick and let's probe this sucker. know if you guys can see this, but there are little bubbles of, or little droplets, little bubbles of water moving down behind the ice. It's really kind of interesting. There, right here. See that? Little droplets of water. There you go. As you can see it really well right there. Yeah, all this stuff is, all these icicles at the entrance to the mine are melting today. It's actually sunny. That sun's gonna go down behind that ridge. So, what did we find? Well, we went back there. I got got my butt wet. I was almost up to the edge of my muck boots, so I got in as far as I could, and I stuck the probe the whole way up there. So, from the water's edge, I was probably 15-20 feet in. The passage, the adit, or passage, whatever you want to call it, it kind of trends down. The ceiling stays up high though, and there's a pipe on the right-hand side, and we'll see it in the video. I took a brief look at the video that I made, but you know it's on a little small GoPro screen, so I can't really get an idea. I did a couple sweeps or a couple probes, changed the light positioning, kind of swept back and forth, try to get an even thing, so when an even coverage. So when we look at it on the laptop, we'll be able to see what's there. Visibility, I think by the end I was kind of disturbing the visibility. I kind of rubbed the pole and the bottom of the camera along the surface, or along the bottom of the tunnel, to kind of see what the situation was with silt. Stir it up. I did notice that the pool here did get kind of cloudy. Oh look, there's a frog. It did get kind of cloudy by the time I was done, but you know, been about 15 minutes and it's pretty much cleared up. So whatever sediment is there seems to settle pretty fast, and it doesn't seem to be too much of it. Although, you know, I have to look at the video closer up. It definitely continues down kind of at this angle that we see here. Kind of a relatively gentle slope. And from what I could tell, in terms of getting a drone in there, it does look big enough. It was wide, it was relatively high. Without having looked at the footage on a larger screen where I can really see what's going on, visibility looked good, the size looked good. It looks like something that is potentially droneable, given that I have good enough skills and getting more comfortable with the situation where you can't see the drone. And this is exactly the kind of situation that I'm talking about. Is you stick a drone in here, you're going to see it for 10, 15, maybe 20 feet as it goes down. And when you lose that visual contact, you have to be able to go with just what you see, and you only see one way. There aren't any reverse cameras. You can't see what's behind you, what's under you. You can't see if something's getting caught in one of the thrusters. And also another thing to consider is that the thrusters, they're powerful, so it's going to push out some pretty aggressive currents of water, and that could really stir the silt up. So let's say you're 50 feet back there and you make a bad move, thrusters stir up the silt. All of a sudden, you're in a zero visibility situation, and you can't see anything. It seems like this stuff settled pretty fast, so I guess that's a good thing. But are you going to be able to get out? Now it does have a compass on it, and obviously you can tell what depth you're at and everything. So, but in a closed situation like this, where you can't just go up, you can't just in a lake or anything. I can always come to the surface and kind of see it. When I was at Grub Lake, I had it about 100 feet off of shore, and when it was at the surface, I could kind of see a little blurry yellow thing there. I couldn't really tell what it was doing, but I could see it. But I got down a couple meters and it was gone. And I think I was starting to get comfortable, just kind of zooming around in 6 foot of water with some snaggly trees and whatnot all around. And that's when the battery died again. So Another thing is I have to clear up this battery issue. I have to see if the battery, that maybe it shipped with a battery that was no good, or maybe I'm doing something wrong with the way I'm controlling it or the settings. Once we get that cleared up and get more practice, I think that this flooded silver mine here in, I think we're in Lebanon County, Swatara State Park, could be a good place to come and see what's down there with the underwater drone. Little by little baby steps, all right? I think this is Swatara Creek, and we got a bridge here. According to the map, there's some canal ruins just right up across the bridge and up the creek a little bit. So right now it's kind of a little added bonus footage for this episode. I'm gonna go over there and see if I can't find anything cool. All right, let's go check it out. Apparently the Appalachian Trail runs real close through here. There's some ruins right here. This is obviously a lock. And these would have been constructed in a very similar fashion to the Susquehanna Tidewater Canal lock that we have down there in the Susquehanna. Yeah, you see these cornerstones are curved. Now this lock still has water in it. It's pretty clear water. It's got a lot of aquatic plant life in it. And it's quite the remains that are here are in pretty good condition. And here's the Swatara heading downstream. Actually turning into quite a nice day. And this is of course the same Swatara Creek that flows past Indian Echo Caverns and eventually empties out into the Susquehanna in Dauphin County, not far from Conewago Falls. So we can get down in here. Whoa! It's not too mushy. There you go. Oh, it's a nice picture. I'm gonna get some shots of that. One of the videos I was watching for a little bit to kind of do a quick research on this area was JP videos, and he was standing on looked like a canal ruin or a lock ruins of a lock, and he was quite high. I kind of wanted to just go check that out for the bonus footage, but I'm not sure where that is. I think it might be across that bridge there. Huh. And what is this? Oh, wow. Check this out. There's definitely some ruins over there. This looks like a big washout here. Frozen waterfall there. Looks like there used to be an aggregate bed to this thing. Probably got undermined during a flood and collapsed. Let's go over here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. Oh, it's steep. this is where a little spill there. Whoa. Good place to do slacklining if you got the balls. It's only about 20 feet, 25 feet. Enough to kill you though. All right, so as you can tell, I found that high spot that I saw. About 25 feet, I would imagine. I've never seen a lock. Well, actually, I've never actually been to a lock this much in condition. These notches here is where the louver doors would have been. And right here, you can kind of see those old metal pieces there. A lot of these things were lined with wood, and those metal pieces might have been used to screw in the wood along the lining. The damage is pretty bad though. All right, there's obviously a lot of interesting stuff here, so I'm gonna end this episode for now because I don't have enough time to fully really get into it. I know there's other things here that are definitely worth coming up for another episode, and who knows, maybe at some point in the future, once I get good enough, we'll be droning that silver mine. Again, thanks to Dunderco Lanco on Instagram and JP Videos and The Wandering Woodsman, two YouTube channels that kind of inspired me to get out and start filming stuff. They have tons of locations in Pennsylvania that are fun to just go explore, whether you're filming or whether you're just going out to have a good time. All right. This is really cool. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and that's going to wrap it up. This is Brett for TopoRanger, signing out.